This should be order up here always in the Gastrodon. Maybe the Earthquake, but either way, Tinkaton has a Focus Sash. It's not going down here. Unless for some reason you went for a Wave Crash, reading the Gastrodon switch, which I didn't have to make. Today we're going to be featuring a duo of frenemies on this team that won a tournament in Japan, and I'm pretty curious to see if they actually do well together, especially Double Steel. Let's see how it's going to go. This team features some frenemies in Corviknight and Tinkaton. There's a lot of Pokemon that can be hard for teams to break through, like a defensive Corviknight and Gastrodon with Clear Smog to help against Dondozo. Citrus Berry Golden Go is good for teams that don't apply pressure to Golden Go, and more defensive teams. Tinkaton provides Fake Out support to help set up and Encore for opposing Golden Go, with Mold Breaker getting through the good as gold ability, alongside other tricks with it being max speed to ensure the Encore. Hydreigon needed for Tailwind, opposing Golden Go, which are very threatening to this team, and a Pokemon that can provide immediate damage. Finally, the Assault Vest Dragonite with Multi-Scale that can be very strong to get damage or clean up late games. If you would like to check out the creator or the details of the team, they will be linked in the description down below. Kilowattrel, Garchomp, King Gambit, Golden Go, Volcarona, Amoonguss. Alright, the Volcarona is really scary. The fact that they have Golden Go, Volcarona is really tough. Dragonite, I think it gets brought here because it can just lead with Rock Slide, Ice Spinner for the Garchomp, I suppose. Extreme Speed also, double up is also really nice here. I need to find a good way. I don't want Golden Go because they have a Garchomp and they have King Gambit and the Volcarona. So Golden Go is not great. And the thing about this team is not exactly great for hitting like these Pokemon specifically. It's really easy for them to set up too. I think I'm going to lead Dragonite and maybe... Can I go Corviknight? I think Hydreigon's a pretty okay lead with Corviknight and the Tinkaton in the back. Let's try it out. Let's see how it goes. This is going to be a pretty... this game could depend a lot. It really depends on like how I handle Volcarona because I have Double Steel. I might have to Terra the Corviknight, which I think is fine if I have to. I don't really need the Extreme Speed too much in this game. It doesn't really like Super Sweep. So we're going to see the Garchomp Kilowattrel was actually pretty okay for me. All right. Hydreigon plus the Dragonite here. I think I go for a Ice Spinner into the Kilowattrel, and I don't think they Thunderbolt the Hydreigon immediately. I really want to say they don't Thunderbolt the Hydreigon immediately. I'm going to Corviknight. I think they Tailwind and something with Garchomp. I don't know what that something is yet, but we'll see. Gonna bring out the Corviknight here. They protect Garchomp, yeah, because Ice Spinner Dragonite's pretty common, especially on Assault Vest. So let's see, where did the... Okay, they did Tailwind, perfect, because I can Extreme Speed it. All right, nice. This is looking good so far. Because Ice Spinner, it's not Wind Power, it's competitive. Okay, good information, I guess. Okay, really nice. I didn't get super greedy there. Felt like it was a pretty safe play. I had Assault Vest, Multi-Scale Dragonite out. Do they run Protect? Sometimes I've seen the Endeavor Focus Sash set. I feel like Protect is probably more likely here, but I'm just gonna Extreme Speed here and I'm just gonna Iron Defense. Have a pretty good opportunity to, and they don't Protect, which is excellent. So I am able to get an Extreme Speed off, KO to Kilowattrel. Very, very nice here. And we're gonna see a Dragon Claw into the Dragonite. Okay. I am very happy with that. Life Orb, that's cool. Iron Defense setup, so now the Garchomp's not really going to be able to do anything to the Corviknight like it could really do much unless it was like Terra Blast, Terra Fire, which that has been a set before. Volcarona, yep. All right, this Volcarona is what I'm trying to get rid of. As I have these two in the back. Should I sack Dragonite? Because Dragonite could, I guess... I mean, Dragonite can't really do anything, right? I think I'd rather have my Sash on Tinkaton around. I'm going to Extreme Speed the Volcarona, I suppose, and I'm just going to go for the Terra Brave Bird. Terra Normal E-Speed wouldn't knock out Volcarona. I think they do want to try to get the damage into Corviknight, because if they Protect and I read that, I think it's awful for them, but we'll see. They're already pretty down, so they might have to make some aggressive plays. We are going to Terra our Corviknight to Terra Dragon, just so we resist a fire move and hopefully can knock out the... hopefully we can knock out this Volcarona here. We should be able to Brave Bird into Extreme Speed. Should get it. Yes, and they didn't Protect, which is really nice. Wow, that did a lot, actually. Okay, they Dragon Claw finish off my Dragonite, and this could be Overheat or Heat Wave. I think it was Heat Wave I probably survived, but Overheat I definitely wouldn't. So had to Terra here just in case. Oh, Bug Buzz. Oh, they read the Terra. Nice on their part. Okay. Brave Bird eliminates the A. All right, this got very interesting real quick. I want to go Hydreigon here. Last Pokemon's not Golden Go? King Gambit. Oh, that changes so much. If I had gone Tinkaton, I think I straight up won. Oh no, I thought it'd be Golden Go. Well, this is I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I see outs, but yeah, that could have gone really different. I could have just brought in Tinkaton. I did not think King Gambit would be brought here. Okay, let's bring out Tinkaton. Because I have fake out pressure now, so this is probably Dragon Claw into one of my slots, and like the other is going to be the it could be a steel move here. No, low kick. Perfect. Okay. I think I have to make an aggressive play here. I have Tailwind. I'm going to go for Tailwind here, and I'm going to go for Fake Out into the King Gambit. I think I kind of have to. If I Fake Out the Garchomp and Draco Meteor, I think they lose to Corviknight, so I'm hoping that they go for it. Nice. Okay. Really good. So I Fake Out the King Gambit here. And get a Tailwind up with Hydreigon. And now I can Draco Meteor the Garchomp. Yeah, I kind of had to make an aggressive play there. Thankfully, it worked. I had Dark... do I want a Draco? I think Dark... Nah, I Dark Pulse in the Gigaton Hammer. Or do I Helping Hand so I keep my Sash? I don't need my Sash in this game. I'd rather just Dark Pulse Gigaton Hammer. Should KO. They go for Terra... Wait, if they Terra Fire or Terra Steel... I should have Helping Hand Dark Pulse. Oh, it's ground. Okay. I think Draco Meteor KO'd because they've already taken Life Orb Chip, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I KO regardless. So Dark Pulse into the Garchomp so I don't miss. Yeah, I do way too much. I guess Helping Hand Dark Pulse was safer though. It's a Hammer. Now they can't Terra the King Gambit, so now Corviknight's looking really good. And they should be locking themselves in a low kick, and that's really good for me because I could probably Encore and then Corviknight wins, right? Yeah, they low kick. Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect. All right, I think this is the game-winning states right here. And oh, how beautiful it is. Corviknight and Tinkaton. Enemies becoming frenemies, I suppose, because now I can go for a Roost right here. And I go for a Encore right here. Making sure I click Encore. Yep. They go for Sucker. Perfect. That's a game seal and win right here because I just Roost up to full. Or I can Iron Defense here. I have like a lot of different plays I could go for, but basically they're stalled out right now. Nice. Whoo! Beautiful right here. Beautiful. All right. I guess I Iron Defense. I mean, I'm going to go for the guaranteed seal up this game, right? I'm going to Fake Out. I'm going to Iron Defense and I'm going to Roost and then Body Press, Helping Hand, and hit Sucker Punch it and KO since you're not Choice Banded. You should be Assault Vest. Ooh, got a little bit scary. But thankfully it did come through, especially with the hard aggressive reading the Garchomp. Kind of had to make that play. Dragonites, Dundozo, Sylveon, Volcarona, Tatsugiri, and the King Gambit here. Okay, I think that this is a pretty common team for the most part usually. I don't know what Terra they run on the Dundozo usually. I think Gastron's really good here. I definitely want to bring Dragonite because Volcarona is something they have to bring. They don't beat the Corviknight otherwise. Do I bring Hydreigon here? Probably not. It doesn't do that much. Golden Go could be brought, but there's some weird Pokemon here for me. I think I want to go with like Dragonite, and I kind of want to go Dragonite Tinkaton. Fake Out support's not bad, and one of the things that I'm really worried about are mainly not really King Gambit, it's Volcarona. I want to eliminate the Volcarona as quick as possible because that's the goal right here. And Dragonite could be, their opposing Dragonite could be an issue. So I think my best is like Dragonite plus the Tinkaton here, and then having the back Gastron on Corviknight. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna go can, but again, I'm super scared of the Volcarona. Like, I think Volcarona is the main Pokemon I want to get rid of, because if I get rid of Volcarona, I guess it depends on the Terra type on the Sylveon too, but otherwise my Corviknight can do so well in this matchup, and I mean so well. Let's see. Although it really depends on the Dondozo Wave Crash. If it's Wave Crash, then it actually hurts, so I do have to get a Clear Smog, or I just have to have Gastron on it at the same time, right? I gotta make sure that they don't stack up too many Ordos before I can get my Gastron and click Clear Smog if that's the case. They don't... I think Volcarona is leading. I think they have Dondozo, Tatsugiri in the back, or at least have maybe lead one of them and have the other in the back. Let's see what they decide to go for. Dragonite Volcarona wouldn't surprise me here. We're gonna see Sylveon though in Volcarona. Okay. That's a really good lead for me here, actually. Yeah, that's a really good lead here for me because I can just go for a Fake Out into Sylveon, which is very safe, and I don't mind going for the Rock Slide here into the... I think Helping Hand actually might be the better play here. It might be just because Sylveon, I think, always protects here, right? I think it should. Because Gigaton Hammer would just nuke you. I'm going to go for Helping Hand, Rock Slide. Like, I just don't always KO Volcarona with Rock Slide if it's a really bulky set, so... Overheat going to come out. Ah, you kidding me? I could have just went for the Gigaton Hammer. Okay, if we flinch the Sylveon, though, we have a better shot. I cannot believe they just went straight for the Overheat, especially when Tinkaton either usually carries Focus Sash or it's going to be the Assault Vest set, which I think could have easily lived Volcarona's Overheat just because of how good Spadef-wise it is. Okay. Unlucky. Hyper Voice gonna come out. That's all right though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's all right. Are you gonna be? No Throat Spray. Okay, Gastron can come in. All right. This isn't too bad still. I have a pretty decent option with Gastrodon, and Clear Smog Dondozo is definitely a specific. Oh wait, they brought the Kingambit. Oh, they didn't go for it. All right. Supreme Overlord. Okay. Which I don't really mind because I have a Corviknight. I might as well just go Corviknight and I think Earth Power here. They're gonna Sucker Punch the Dragonite, right? Because I have Low Kick. You know what? I'm gonna Low Kick here and I'm gonna Earth Power. They didn't respect my Tinkaton. They might not respect my Dragonite, and I could E-Speed to Sylveon too. That's another option that I did have, so... Gonna Earth Power the Sylveon for some chip. They did Sucker. Okay. I survived though. Wow. I'm actually not used to because I thought Kingambit would be okay. Goodbye, Kingambit. There's no... What's the last Pokemon then? Because I can't even remember what their last was. Everybody's gonna come out. That's so much to Gastro. Okay. Here's an Earth Power into the Sylveon. I want to say that's Brave Bird range. I mean, it's a strong attack from Corviknight. We'll see what the last Pokemon is, I suppose, because that's going to really determine it here. Going to be Corviknights being sent out. What's the last on their side? Because it's not... It could be Dondozo. It's solo Dondozo would be interesting in this matchup. Dragonite themselves. Okay, no, I think I'm in a good spot. Brave Bird should just KO the Sylveon, and I think I just yawn the Dragonite. And then I think Iron Defense Corv wins afterward. They can protect Sylveon. They would have to be Fire Punch Dragonite, I guess. But then I could just tear my Corviknight, I think. So they Terra their Sylveon. Fire, yep, that makes sense because you want the power here. I don't know how fast it is, though. I feel like Corviknight should be... I think Corviknight's faster naturally, so we should be able to... Oh, they're going for Rock Slide Flinch into it. Makes sense. They crit my Corviknight. Brave Bird comes out, thankfully. Okay, we didn't get flinched. That should win us the game. Yep, perfect. Okay, goodbye, Sylveon. Woo! All right. All right. That could have been terrifying. That could have been terrifying. All right. Yawn into the Dragonite. That should win us the game. Unless they Rock Slide flinches multiple... Well, they can't even Rock Slide flinch us multiple times. I guess if they have Fire Punch, they could do something here. They need like a crit or burn. I'm just roosting up here and I'm going for a Clear Smog, I suppose, into the Dragonite because I can't hit it with anything from Gastron, unfortunately. Rock Slide again. Okay. I guess that's their best move. Roost is going to come out. All right. That should seal it here. And then we just keep attacking the Dragonite with like Brave Bird, maybe. Okay. Make a multi-scale just in case. Dragonite now going to be taking a nap after Gashon eats its leftovers right here. And then afterward, upcoming, I think I just click Brave Bird and I click Clear Smog this turn. Then I click Brave Bird and then I click Yawn afterward. Yeah, because I keep going for Yawn into Dragonite. Battle's going to be forfeit because I realized, and nice. So even with the bad turn 1 rate, I suppose, I mean, getting rid of Vocal Run is still huge because it was like one of the few answers again they had for Corviknight. I got some decent chip damage to Sylveon. And once I put that Sylveon in range of Brave Bird for Corviknight, they really did not have a way to break through, especially with no Dundozo mode in the back. Dundozo, Tatsugiri, Golden Go, Arcanine, Palmot, and Meowscarada. Okay, this is Chuppa's team, if I'm not mistaken, from second place at San Diego. I believe it is. Okay. What do I want to go here? I definitely have to bring the Gastrodon. The Dundozo is actually a lot easier to handle because it's rest, no protect, so it can't like protect to get lefties or anything, and can't really stall out my Gastrodon super well, which is really nice. So Gastrodon's a fantastic Pokemon here. I need to beat the Meowscarada, which is choice banded, so that's going to be the first task right here. I want to say they lead. I don't think they could afford to bring Palm mode unless they don't bring the Dundozo mode at all. And I could see them not bringing the Dundozo mode at all, but Gastrodon is still really good into it, right? So I like the Gastrodon. I like Corviknight. Oh, Dragonite's really good for extreme speed stuff, and I do really like it, but maybe Tinkaton isn't a bad play here. I think Corv is okay here lead wise. Yeah, I think I like Corv lead with Tinkaton and Hydreigon on the back. Now you might be wondering, why am I leading the Corviknight here? And main reason is it's good into Meowscarada lead. If the Palmot leads, I think I could probably pivot here into Tinkaton so I can fake out. I don't think it's too bad. I'm trying to figure out what they exactly bring because, again, they need Gastrodon to help out against they need Meowscarada to help out against Gastrodon. They do bring out Dundozo and Meowscarada. Okay, are we really playing this game? Okay. So this is a pretty safe just protect and Brave Bird for me because since I have the... Yeah, this is a pretty safe Brave Bird protect from my Gastrodon here because they can't really punch the Corviknight. The worst they could do is what? Go for a knockoff into an order up into the Gastrodon's protect, which isn't that great for them. So I like the idea of Brave Birding. The Meowscarada was choice banded on the original team, and I just don't see a reason why I wouldn't go for the Brave Bird right here because the Brave Bird allows me to KO the Meowscarada. If it switches out, that's fine. If it's in a Tatsugiri, then I clear smog the following turn, and I didn't take any damage, so I should just auto win that. They can't wave crash my Corviknight. Double up doesn't KO my Corviknight here no matter what. So just a very comfortable spot. Like this lead really worked out for me. So don't tell me they're giving me the Meowscarada right away. I don't think that should be the case here. A knockoff, good read here into the Corviknight. They take extra chip damage, which is beautiful. I mean, I guess Brave Bird doesn't knock out because of the what's it called? I guess it doesn't KO here, but it's all right. So I go for a Brave Bird into the Meowscarada. Doesn't pick up a knockout, but that's cool. I'd be order up and knockoff, I think. I'm going out into my... I'm going to body press the Meowscarada, and I'm going to swap to my Tinkaton on, I think, knockoff here plus order up. Because you want to weaken the Gastro. Gastro's so huge to weaken here for the matchup. Don't tell me you go hard, Tatsugiri. I don't... Really? They did. This is okay, though, depending on what they did here. Yeah, this is fine. Because there's speed boost, I could still clear smog the following turn. So I'm like, yeah, this is okay. I really don't mind this position. I can also heal up my Corviknight now. The thing is, they're trapped with Dundozo. This should be order up here always in the Gastrodon. Maybe the Earthquake, but either way, Tinkaton has the Focus Sash. It's not going down here. Unless for some reason you went for a Wave Crash, reading the Gastrodon switch, which I didn't have to make. They're on another level. Okay. They're on another level. That was actually an amazing play. I did not expect that at all. If I say a Gastrodon, they did lose, but I don't think I'm in a bad spot, though. What's stopping me from going Gastrodon right here? Like, nothing's stopping me from clicking Fake Out into the Dundozo and a Clear Smog. And that's exactly what I do here. I just gotta make sure that I have a good game plan for the Meowscarada in the end. Palmo's probably the last mon remaining, so I gotta be a little bit careful. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad. Losing a Pokemon is pretty rough, but otherwise, yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Take out into Dondozo, and I guarantee the clear Smog here. Okay. All right, beautiful. And now we swap out this into Hydreigon on, I'm assuming it's going to be Earth Power, or it's either going to be Earthquake or the order up here, that Earth Power. And then I think I Tailwind. Yeah, I just Tailwind of Hydreigon, which should be super safe here. Unless they order up the Tinkaton slot because they're unreal here. Yeah, they Earthquake. Okay, cool. If they did, that would be insane. But yeah, here comes a Earth Power or Earthquake coming out. Okay, cool. Earth Power comes out into the Dondozo. You're gonna order up a slot. I want to make sure that I have this right. I think my play is to always just protect the Hydreigon and swap out into Tinkaton, because they're either going to order up the Gastrodon or order up the Hydreigon. There's no way you click Earthquake or Wave Crash in this situation, I think. And then I want to get a Tailwind up while I can, because the Tailwind just helps me threaten the Tatsugiri. So I think that this is the best way to play around it. I also keep Gastrodon pretty healthy in case they do somehow get a Revival Blessing into the Dondozo slot once again. Yeah, they did order up the Hydreigon. I didn't want to take the extra damage when I didn't have to. Nice. I could have pinned the Tatsugiri and get an Earth Power, but the thing is, if it's Scarf Tatsugiri on this team, which is not exactly great for me in that situation. So yeah, we go for a Tailwind here, and they fake out into the Dondozo. The next time we go for a Dark Pulse, and we don't Gigaton Hammer. We want to save the Gigaton Hammer for the what's it called, the Palmoid or the Meowscarada, whatever Pokemon's in the back. So fake out. Excellent. And Dark Pulse here into Dondozo, and we're gonna Helping Hand. Yep. Dark Pulse and Helping Hand. So we'll KO the Dondozo. Tatsugiri will come in afterward. Feeling pretty good about the spot. All right. Dondozo eliminated. And we'll see what the next move is from my opponent here. This is the one time I think Terra Fairy might help out my Hydreigon. Although Terra Steel would have also been lovely here, I think. But we do resist the Sucker Punch from Meowscarada in an endgame potentially. So yeah, this is not too bad. Let's see. Palmout does come out. I'm doubling that slot. Or did I just Draco the Tatsugiri? I feel like I always just Terra Fairy Draco Meteor to Palmout, and I Gigaton Hammer the Palmout as well. Yeah, that's fine, because they either like fake out Draco Meteor, which I think is okay. Then I can Encore to Palmout, Draco Meteor to Tatsugiri, good game as long as I connect. Or if they Revival Blessing attempt, I just double into Palmout KO because I'm under Tailwind. A good game there. So I think this always should win. Especially if they lock themselves in a Draco Meteor here. I don't know if they go for Muddy Water Draco Meteor. I feel like that they have to go for Draco. But who knows? If they go for Muddy Water, it's fine too. Unless accuracy drops happen, then it gets annoying. But then again, if they're locked into it, Gastrodon, I guess, can win. Because if I eliminate the Palmout, we'll see. We'll see, though. We will see. Terra here, my Hydreigon. So that I don't take a Draco Meteor on a fake out Draco Meteor if I do get the read wrong. Let's see if this is the case, though. I'm hoping that they try to Revival Blessing. I always double up the Palmout here. Terra! On what? The Tatsugiri? Terra Water? Okay. Maybe so they could live Draco Meteor? I did reveal Life Orb, so I don't know. We'll see. Fake out a Tinkaton. That's fine. Okay. Draco Meteor into the Palmoit. Doesn't KO, but very nice. Okay, beautiful. I think we always just guarantee win anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. They Muddy Water? Oh, they did Draco Meteor. Okay, yeah. I had a feeling. I did have a feeling. Okay. So now I guarantee win because the Tatsugiri slot's basically pinned. I go for a Dark Pulse into the Palmout, and I Gigaton Hammer the Palmout as well. Let me just double check to make sure my speed tiers are correct. 165, 154. Yeah, so Dark Pulse always gets the Palm Mullet. Oh, actually, it's the last turn Tailwind, right? They can switch out Meowscarada here. I mean, it's kind of weird for them anyway. I think I Draco Meteor the Tatsugiri. And I Gigaton Hammer the Palm Mullet. Because they have to retreat the Meowscarada, yeah. I hope I didn't mess up this endgame. I'm pretty sure I'll have it sealed, but who knows. Draco Meteor comes out into Tatsugiri. Okay, not bad damage. Gigaton Hammer into the Meowscarada. Goodbye. Draco Meteor, they're locked in. Now they have to go Palm Mullet here. Could be strange. Say Revival Blessing here always, I want to say. I think I have to take the knockout always. I think I Encore to Palm Mullet just in case. Yeah, I Encore to Palm Mullet just in case here. That was gonna be forfeit. I think you could have Revival Blessing into Escarada, but I guess if you're locked into Draco and I take the KO, then it's kind of like a semi situation where yeah, you can get one but you don't get the other, right? And then I just finish it off that way. Yeah, I think it was sealed regardless. Golden Go, Tatsugiri, Palm Mullet, Volcarona, Meowscarada, and the Dondozo. Matchup wise, I'm not 100% sure how this goes. I do have the Gastrodon with Clear Smog, which is really good. I don't think they run Terra Steel normally. But of course, there is the Meowscarada and the Volcarona. I do have Terra Flying though, so there's a few things I could do here. I think Golden Go is going to be one of the hardest Pokemon to actually handle here. I think Dragonite's going to be broad here. I think Dragonite's really good in the long term. I want to say no Tinkaton because Fake Out and Encore are a little bit awkward here. I want to say no Golden Go either because I'd say they probably go. I think they have to bring the combination of Meowscarada. I don't know if they bring Volcarona, but they might have to. Or maybe they don't because they could bring Palm Mullet instead to handle the Corviknight, but I don't think that's like a really helpful situation here for them. I think Dragonite's super safe here. I'm just trying to figure out what I lead with it. I think it's probably Hydreigon here. Yeah, it's probably Hydreigon with the Gastrodon and the Corviknight. I don't know what Terra the Dondozo is because I don't remember. There's like so many different variants of this team, I want to say, so I'm not 100% sure of like what I'm supposed to bring against this. If it's Terra Steel, if it's Terra Steel, that's going to be a big one because then it avoids Clear Smog, and then I think my game plan goes pretty poorly, but we'll see. But then again, I do have a Corviknight, I suppose. We're going to see Golden Go plus the Volcarona, which is not too surprising here. So my Hydreigon lead's actually pretty good with the Dragonite here. And I have Rock Slide, so I can just go for a Rock Slide here, and I will go for a Rock Slide immediately. And let's go for the Tailwind immediately, I suppose. Or I could Protect here. Protect isn't too bad. Terra Fairy is awful here, so I'm not clicking that. I could Tailwind, I could Dark Pulse. Rage Powder and Make It Rain would do a lot. I think maybe Protect is okay here. Let's see. The Volcarona, I'd imagine on this team would be one of the bulkier sets. We're going to see a Terra immediately. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Terra Steel for the damage output. Okay, it's also defensive good against the Hydreigon here, so I'm really not surprised we're going to see Terra Steel immediately. Is this Nasty Plot, though, immediately or not? That's a good question. Okay, so we protect our Hydreigon here. If they have Tailwind, that's really bad for me, but we'll see. They Make It Rain. They're faster than the Volcarona, so the Volcarona might be slower on this team. I can't tell. It might be. A bulky Volcarona, I guess that makes sense. Because Make It Rain, that does no damage. That did no damage. I guess Assault Vest and Multi-Scale is Life Orb. Look at the Dragonite taking that super well. Okay, they do get Tailwind up though. Okay. And Rock Slide does come out into the Volcarona. Good chip. It's not a knockout, but that's cool. Okay. Gonna be a Citrus Berry. I don't think I pick up the knock on Volcarona, unfortunately, then. Maybe I do with Extreme Speed. That's pretty close. That was like Rock Slide, what? 60 base power, 240. That did about... That did do a lot. That did 90%. I want to say Extreme Speed might get the Volcarona. But the Golden Go is at -1, so it's not really doing much. I think Rock Slide's okay here and just Tailwind. Yeah, I do want a Rock Slide Tailwind here. They're gonna go for Make It Rain again. I don't know if the Volcarona has a move that can actually do that much damage here to like Hydreigon. Maybe an Overheat, but let's find out, I suppose. Okay. Struggle Bug. Does that pick up a knockout? I feel like it wouldn't. Oh, it does. Could have Terra normal at an E-Speed, I guess. I really want to save my Terra in case. Maybe it was a bad way to save Terra, though. Yeah, that might have been. Okay, let's go for a Rock Slide. KO the Volcarona here. I mean, it's not awful, especially if it's Dondozo on the back, but it might be the Meowscarada now that I'm thinking about it. They might not have brought the Dondozo mode. What would be in the back if that's the case? Also, why won't it let me pick my Pokemon? Oh, there we go. I think it's probably... I think it's into Corviknight here. Meowscarada. Okay, yeah, they didn't bring it. So once they lost Volcarona, I really like Corviknight here a lot. Okay. I wonder if I could extreme... I wonder if they would let me get the Extreme Speed Body Press combination off. But it's Palm Mode in the back, right? That could be a little bit troublesome. If it's Palm Mode in the back... Ooh. This gets interesting, I suppose. I do want an Iron Defense here, though, I think. I think Iron Defense isn't too bad, and maybe a low kick into the Golden Go. I feel like you would target down the Corviknight slot. We might see not the case, but you know what? I'm going to Iron Defense here. I feel like Iron Defense is really good. They go for a knockoff. I don't know into which slot. They do target Corv. Okay, perfect. Okay. Is it Shadow Ball double up or is it Make It Rain once again? Make It Rain. Okay. Dragonite should survive because this thing's like -2 now. Yeah. Oh, what? Did they crit my Corv? Oh, that's so bad. I think I lose off that, actually. I think I lose off that. I get a low kick into the... Actually, did I auto win by going for Brave Bird? I might have, actually. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay. Iron Defense. Man. I mean, maybe it's not over yet, but I don't like my odds here. There should be Palm Mode coming in. Unless he brought Dondozo or Tatsugiri, which I'll definitely take. But yeah, it's Palm Mode. Oh, that crit's really bad because I would have forced them to go for a double shock here. And I could have survived, especially with a Terra, because I'm Terra Dragon. Actually, maybe this isn't over. I'm going to try something. I'm going to go for the Terra Extreme Speed and the Dragonite into Meowscarada. It took chip damage here. And I guess I'm going to Body Press a Palmo it. Yes. Okay. Maybe with Terra Normal now, I can KO... If I can KO the Meowscarada, I think that's a win con, right? Because if I KO Meowscarada, then I guarantee have 2 Pokemon out. And then Palmo can't really Revival Blessing as easy because I have Extreme Speed Threat or I get a hit into the Meowscarada and... Oh, they fake out the Dragonite. Okay. They doubled the Dragonite. No, they knocked off my Corb. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, didn't think they would fake out, but it makes sense. They knew I was multi-scale, but let's go into the Gastro here. This is a mind game, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I think I Extreme Speed the Palm Mode, and I think I Earth Power because I feel like they click Revival Blessing here. The thing is, if I Extreme Speed the Meowscarada, pick up the Knockout, then they Revival Blessing, then I think I lose the game off that. But if they close combat my Dragonite, I 100% lose. I think I double up the Palm Mode slot. Let's see. Because it should be Choice Band Meowscarada, I think, based on what they're going for. Extreme Speed. Let's see if I get a knockoff into the Gastro and a Revival Blessing. Okay, where to bring you out? This is important. Because if it's Golden Go, it's kind of interesting, actually. Yeah, it's Golden Go. Okay, wait, maybe we have an out. Earth Power KOs. All right. Let's see. This is a super close end game. It's going to come down to what Golden Go does, right? It's a Life Orb, though. It doesn't have Terra. which actually hurts me because I'd rather have it have Terra. I think I have to extreme speed the Meowscarada. I think it's depending on is it a nasty plot read here, or is it a Shadow Ball, or is it Make It Rain? If it's Make It Rain, I Earth Power because I hope that Gastrodon just lives at that point. If it's Shadow Ball, I Protect because Life of Shadow Ball would KO me. And if it's Nasty Plot, I Earth Power. If it's Make It Rain, I Earth Power. I think I Protect. Let's see if I got it right or not. Extreme Speed needs to KO Meowscarada too, which I think it should. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I was way off on my number. All right. Goodbye, Dragonite. Let's see. Maybe if I got the crit there, did I have a shot? Let's see. What did Golden Go do? Shouldn't Make It Rain or Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, Shadow Ball. All right. Yeah, I need a crit on Meowscarada then. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think my Corviknight was set up for a really good position in this endgame. Unlucky. All right. But endgame was really well played with the Revival Blessing. I was trying to think of what was exactly the best spots that allowed me to get a decent position up. But yeah, that Revival Blessing, man. All right, let's go over the games. The first game, it got some great reads turn 1, but my opponent going for the Bug Buzz was a really great play into my Corviknight. King Gambit in the back was something I was not expecting, but I was able to gamble a bit and get the right reads, allowing me for a setup, especially with the Encore from Tinkaton. Game 2, turn 1 did not go as smooth as I would have liked, but still getting the knockout into Volcarona, which was absolutely necessary, and the damage into Sylveon that allowed me to pick up the knockout later so Corviknight could just win. In the third game, my opponent made an amazing Wave Crash read knocking out my Corviknight, but I felt I still had a nice position alongside getting Tailwind set up with the Terra Fairy for the Tatsugiri Draco Meteor, which I was able to call, trying to take the resources from my opponents and prevent a scary Revival Blessing position to seal up the victory. Fourth game, playing around the Golden Go was very rough with this team, especially with Hydreigon going down early. Looking back at it, turn 2, I had an opportunity to go for Extreme Speed and Terra Normal, which I should have went for, but the game didn't look so bad until the critical happened on Corviknight with the -2 Golden Go, since they had no damage pressure against it. The team has surprised me because it did a lot better than I was expecting. It did win a tournament in Japan, but geez, the Golden Goes were a little bit rough, especially having only Hydreigon to really be able to touch them. But overall, it was really fun. The Mold Breaker Tinkaton with Encore really came in clutch. The Corviknight was able to do some work. There was moments where Gastrodon was really hard to break through for opponents. And yeah, really fun team. If you do want to try out, there is a rental code on your screen, as well as you can check out the details of the team and the creator down below the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.